Hey guys, James here, and today I want to explain to you why I am buying a PlayStation 4. There are two things that I want to make clear before starting. First of all, this is not a video about hardware, software, any of the technological differences between these two consoles. If you're really interested in hearing about teraflops, cloud computing, stuff like that, this isn't going to be the video for you. Overall, I think they will both end up being pretty much equal as far as their capabilities go, so I don't really see the point in talking about microscopic differences in their processing power or anything like that. And second of all, this isn't a video where I say that the PlayStation 4 is the right choice for everyone and that it's just so much better than the Xbox One. And I'm not going to trash the Xbox One at any point or anything like that. I think they'll both be good consoles and both will have a lot of positives for different people. No one platform is right for everyone. Your individual circumstances should really dictate which console you purchase, if you purchase one at all. What this video is really about is my circumstances and why they have led me to purchase a PlayStation 4. I think the first big thing you need to consider when purchasing a console is your friends. I have a group of friends who all had PlayStation 3s and most of them plan on getting PlayStation 4s fairly early. Games are just infinitely more fun when you have friends to play with. Playing alone, games especially like Call of Duty or other big multiplayer games, just gets boring. The next big thing to consider is the exclusive games for each console and how you feel about them. So just to preface this a little bit, I have a pretty nice gaming PC. If you don't know about PC gaming, there are a lot more exclusive games that are known as Xbox only as far as consoles go. There are a lot more of those games on PC than there are PlayStation exclusives on PC. Games like Alan Wake and the Mass Effect series before it came to PS3, they were also available on PC. I don't know of any games off the top of my head that were PS3 and PC only. I'm sure there were some, but I just can't think of any at this time. One of the biggest exclusive games coming out this fall is Titanfall, and at release it'll be for the Xbox and PC only. And eventually it will be coming to the PlayStation 4, but there were some issues with that. Xbox has some sort of a timed exclusivity deal with that, so eventually it will be multi-platform, but for now it's only Xbox and PC. So for me, having a PC, the fact that this game, which looks amazing, is on Xbox One only, that's not really a big deal, because if I want to get it when it's released, I could just get it on PC and play it there. And going along with this theme of exclusives, I also think you can take into account multi-platform games that one system does better than the other. So if you're really into a game like Call of Duty, that's the best example I could think of. The Xbox One is probably the way to go for you. Microsoft has a deal where the Xbox will get the DLC early, and I believe every Call of Duty game that's ever been made has been made on the Xbox and then ported to the PlayStation and the PC. So that just makes the Xbox version of the game a little bit better, a little bit more polished, and it'll run a little bit better than it would on PlayStation or PC. So again, for a big first-person shooter like Call of Duty, Xbox One is probably the way to go. But if you're more into the single-player games like Watchdogs, that's the best example I can think of coming out this fall, PlayStation 4 will be the way to go for you. PlayStation 3 had the lead in single-player exclusives from very early on with games like Heavy Rain, and then it kept hold of that title with series like Uncharted and Infamous, and then it went out very strong with The Last of Us. I think so far it looks like the PlayStation 4 is on track to win the single-player exclusives again. Now so far it's probably sounded like, for me, the PlayStation 4 was the system, unless they messed something up really badly, that it was just going to be the one that I was going to go with. Since I was speaking of the Uncharted series and The Last of Us, that brings me to another big advantage that I think the PlayStation 4 has, at least for me, and that's Naughty Dog. I think they're the best AAA developer right now, and they have only made PlayStation games so far. I love their games, so this is a huge plus for me. Throughout this video, I've tried to lay out that there are advantages to both systems. I think you need to figure out what you like and what is best for your type of games, and then what your friends play on, and go with that. Choosing a system where you have friends who play the type of games that you enjoy will bring you much more happiness than just buying whatever system happens to be the more popular one at the beginning. I hope you enjoyed this video and maybe learned something from it. If you did, I'd really appreciate it if you would leave a like rating on the video and possibly subscribe. Both of those things really help me out. Also, let me know in the comment section what system you're buying, if you are buying one at all. And let me know some of the reasons that made you decide on that console. But above all else, have a nice day.